Thank you. Now, there was a fourth issue that there's been quite a few questions on, which the Councillor Watson would like to say a little about, which is Marine Walk, which I know has caused some contention. I should say that none of this precludes you asking questions to the audience. Indeed, what we've heard in the last few minutes may have suggested questions to you. But Councillor Watson is going to deal briefly with Marine Walk before we then open it up to yourselves.
Yeah, thank you very much for that, Richard. And we would just do it because I think it's really important that a lot of questions did come in, but clearly we have to have deadlines, etc., and most of them come in after the deadline. But I think the amount it's important that we assure that we are open and transparent, and so obviously they were received after Friday's deadline, but we need to address them, I think. And as publicly stated already, the council we've been inundated with hundreds of these questions about the same issue. We've answered early on about them and still get them in. And in the interest of not expending further ratepayers, council taxpayers' money on the same issue, when the answers have been provided, we then have the Information Commissioner's rulings that say we shouldn't do that. We should just stop answering them and refuse to answer them. However, I think that's in line with the law in them type of cases, and we're happy for people to test that. I think that the main bone of contention in there, and I read the Leader of the Opposition's piece in the Sunderland Echo last night, and not for the very first time, but one of the rare times I think I'm in agreement with him. I think that the fact that we haven't given public access to that document is causing some concern to our residents and our citizens, and in the interest of demonstrating that we are open and transparent, I will make that document available to public inspection, so long as the legal advice is that we are able to do that. And we'll do that straight after this. From tomorrow, I'll work out whether it's best in to inspect it in the city centre, Fawcett Street, or at the Civic Centre. But that's I make that commitment. Thank you, Richard.